Okay, welcome back. We're now at the stage of actually reaming the cork to actually fit the actual the
Like,
rod.
now this is a demonstrator because the other ones are still wet. But this is where it'll fit the real seat. What you want, because your cork starts off 1/4 inch in diameter, and you want it to be able to slide down, just slide down, and fit onto your rod or onto your reel seat. You don't want it tight, so tight that it squeegees off any glue when you put it on, because that defeats the purpose. You'd want it just snug, where it just slides into place. That way it works best. So, and this one is still a 1/4 inch.
So he's going to start off with the smaller one.
All right, these are rasps, wood rasps that I got from Lowe's, I think, and I just cut the tang where you would screw a handle off onto them off. This one is like 0.3 inches, and this one's almost 3/8. This is a standard grip reamer, one of them. My smaller one does not have sandpaper on it anymore, so I'm using these, and these work really well.
They work really well.
You do have to watch for the direction of these though, because if I turn it, you know, like you're running a standard drill, it'll just drill into this and split it all to pieces. So I have to run them backwards. So let me get that out of the way.
Yep.
And you just kind of get started. Now I can go pretty fast with these because they're metal and you're not going to overheat them. These you have to be careful of your speed, because you can melt them and actually melt the shaft they're made of. So, but if you're a beginner, go slow.
Take your time.
Take your time so you don't screw it up.
Yep.
And
you notice how he is allowing he's releasing his grip, and what is that for?
it helps keep the man or the rasp here centered in the hole. Keeps the hole centered in the grip. Because if you just held onto it and basically drilled into it in one place, it can be off center.
Yep.
Which is annoying. Now, on my very first remount, I know it's nowhere near the size it needs to be, so I'll run it very slowly from the tip as well. But you got to be careful of that, because this right here you especially don't want oversized.
And when using the smaller rasp, that was the only one that was drilled this on the forward section of the grip. Now the other two that we're going to be using will only be drilled in the back.
Yeah.
Like you said, you don't want to oversize this. So you're going to create
basically a taper.
A taper all the way down, and then we're going to put it on the rod and have it loosely fit. Yeah. And we'll finish with this.
This will be the finished rasp, or the finished reamer, which it is, as you can tell, it's tapered. So these are not tapered as much, but they help get the initial the initial size
Yep.
to make it easier to use those. Now these grips are also fairly tough because they have a lot of burl cork, which is manufactured cork, so they're much tougher than standard plain old cork. So. And the cork and reamer will talk to you. Now, I run this at the front just a little bit, but I'm not making the hole any bigger. I'm just cleaning out the crap that's at the end. All right, there's one size. We can test fit it now just to see how close we are. Yeah.
And what I've done is I've actually taken the real seat and I've put it on the back of the rod and I've marked it with tape. So this is where we essentially need to be with the cork. I'll go ahead and grab it to you and you see how far it's not getting. So now
right,
we need it.
Right there is where it stops, and it gets tight right there. So we still got what, a little over a foot to go,
yeah.
15 inches or so. Excuse me. All right, and that's where this one will come in. You don't want to run this one as fast, so you don't overheat it.
Yeah.
And you do want to stop every now and then and test it out.
Yeah. And we just did one prior to this, so we kind of generally know where we're going with it.
I'm also using the rod blank to clean it out.
Get the extra cork out, yeah.
All right. Before we were, what, about here?
Yeah.
This one, let's see, we're a little bit further. We still got about a foot to go.
Yeah.
Before it's
ready to be glued in.
Yep. I'm going a bit fast, but I've done it a lot. So
yeah, so just take your time. If I'd say about every inch on the reamer, put the cork on the rod and see how you're progressing.
yeah. This is just to clean up any dust and stuff that's inside the bore.
And we should be getting close.
This ought to
probably.
be close.
Yeah.
Because before we were about there. Let's see. Yeah, we still got about 7 inches or so
Yeah.
to go.
Probably
Right
about
there,
another,
right there, it starts tightening up where you don't want it.
Yeah.
So,
So probably about another inch on the reamer.
yeah, we might even have to go to the next up, but we'll see.
got it on that one?
Maybe. Let's give it a try.
Let's see where we're going. Oh,
She's still a little tight. Yeah, it needs to go a little bit further.
Yep.
We've got about 3.5 or so inches to go. Might need to go to the next size up.
Oh, Lord. How far did we get?
About there. Now, once again, I'm only doing this just to get the loose dust and stuff.
Yeah. The burl tends to,
It wants to
get stuck in there.
Yeah, it wants to pack up in here. All right.
Let's see if this was Lady Luck. Oh, a little too
Almost.
tight.
It's a little tight. Might be able to get it with this one though. I don't think we need that one.
No,
You know,
it's bigger than the grip.
It's a little big.
Saw a lot of material come out of that.
Yeah. Basically, we're at the point where it's basically just cleaning it up,
Yeah.
finishing the last little bit off of it.
Because we don't want to add the next reamer up.
Not if I can help it.
Yep. And I think that's probably gonna do it because I saw a lot of material
That'll-
coming out.
oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And
That's about right.
that looks perfect.
Yeah.
Not gonna need to do any taping.
Nah. Now, if you happen to over ream it a little bit, you'll know it, and it'll be really loose. This is almost there, but it's still snug enough. It's good.
Then we can just glue it straight onto
and you can-
the blank.
Yep. You epoxy it in place, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can add a winding check to it, which we have. I think this one's going to get a blue one.
Yeah.
So, but
And he had also mentioned, because we're going to add a winding check to this rod, but he had mentioned earlier that if you get it close enough that you can actually use when you're doing your wrapping, you can use thread wraps right here and actually cover up that.
if you've got any space or whatever.
Yeah, spaces to cover that up.
Here, this should slide down. Yep, there you
Yep.
go. There's the blue winding check, because this is going to have a blue seat on it instead of the green one here.
It's going to have this seat that we glued up earlier. They're just not, they're not ready to put in yet.
Yep.
So
That looks good.
that
I
does
like
look
that.
good.
So
Yeah.
I don't know about the green though.
The green and the blue don't match. But all right, well, this is the reaming the cork and sizing it to your reel seat and your rod, your blank, and next part will be gluing everything together.
You have to arbor the reel seat because it fits loose, so you have to put a few arbors under it to help it center.
And we'll demonstrate that when the glue is cooperating with us.
Yeah, when it's time, but that'll probably be another day.
Yeah.
So, but there you go.
Absolutely. So we'll see you in a few.
Yep.